Hey there and welcome to another video. My name is Hugh, and in this video I'm going to show you a trade that I just did where I was wrong about the trade, and I actually hedged out of it and I ended up making a net profit. These videos are important because it shows you that with hedging you don't have to be 100% right about where the market is going to go, and you can still make money with it. So obviously this takes a lot of time and practice to get good at this. But here's an example of where a trade didn't quite work out as I expected, but I still made money. All right, so what I was looking for here was a bounce off of this resistance level here. And this is on the 5-minute chart because you can see the trade's better. But let's move forward with this and I'll show you what I did. Okay, so price shot up and hit this resistance zone, right? Remember, even if it's a line, it's not going to stop right at the line. There's going to be a little bit of play. It's called a zone. So you got to look for that zone. So I entered 3 trades, one before the zone, one in the middle of the zone, and one a little bit inside the zone. So as we move forward here, you'll see how this played out. So these are shorts, and I did have an opportunity to get out there, but I was looking for a little bit more of a profit. So I could have exited there if I wanted to, but I wanted to see how this would play out. And remember, this is the 5-minute chart. So these moves do look bigger than they would be on another chart, like a 1 hour. So I wanted to wait to see what the market would do. Price came back up again, tagged that area, and then it pierced it. So at this point, I was wondering, okay, is it going to keep going or not? But I decided to leave it in place. Price came back down. It looked like it was forming a head and shoulders right there. So I decided to keep the trade in place. Price popped back up again, and then it retested that high. So at this point, I was like, okay, if it goes too much beyond this second high, then I'm probably going to have to hedge because you can see the next zone above it there with the purple line. But I just wanted to stick around and see what happened. So I was waiting for price to get up to that second zone before I did anything. As you can see, it dropped there on the open of the market. Price was bouncing around up there, bounced down. So at this point, I was like, okay, maybe this is going to go a lot further than I expected. So what I did here is what I call a roll-off. So I took profits from another trade, and I took those profits, and then I closed this one short that I had, and they netted out at a profit, and I reduced my short position just in case I was wrong. So that's a good example of how hedging can provide a lot of flexibility in trading, and you don't have to be 100% right and set a hard exit like a stop loss. Okay, so then I did 2 more shorts here because I thought the market was going to come back down again. So I have a total of 4 shorts on right now. Price came back up again. So I was like, okay, maybe price is going to pop. So I put on a small hedge. So I had 1 buy here. Price came back up again. As you can see, it hit that level. I did take a little bit of profit on that buy right there. So I was like, okay, if it does get up to that other level, I want to lock in a little bit of profit, and then possibly price will come back down again and give me an opportunity to buy again if it is going to take off in the upward direction. So price moved around there, dropped back down. And at this point, price looked pretty weak, right? So you can see that this was a lower high. So I kept the 4 sells in place and I just let it play out. So there we go. Price formed another lower high there and then fell off. So I was like, okay, this is probably going to go down at this point. So I don't want to do anything right now. So price bounced off of that level there, bounced off again, and then it broke through. So I was like, okay, this is probably going to go. So I just left the sells in place to see what happens. And then eventually it got down to this level, which was the previous support level right there. So I was like, okay, this is a good place to exit. Don't want to get too greedy. And then we can see how price reacted after that. It bounced back up again, and then it kind of flattened out. So as you can see, that's how you can make money with hedging. You just need to know your levels. You need to know, or you need to be flexible enough to enter and exit trades and have a lot of practice with this. So on this one trade, it lasted, let's see, so it basically lasted 2 days, and this one trade made about 2.1%. So as you can see, you don't need a whole lot of these trades every week to have a nice return on your account. So that's an example of how I got, or how I still made money, even though I was totally wrong about the initial direction of the trade. So if you want to learn more about hedging, I have my Zen 8 Forex hedging program, link in the description below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe and hit the bell to get more hedging videos. You can also check out my hedging playlist that's available in the upper right corner right now. Thanks for watching.